Welcome to Cat's Crypto Peepcast. Revealing reviews, titillating tech talk, never, ever financial advice. Hello everyone, and welcome to Cat's Crypto Peepcast. I'm Katherine Jenkins, and I'm here with Batman. Hello, Batman.
Hello, hello.
It is August 18th, 2022, and this is episode number 2 of the Peepcast. Let's get started with some crypto prices. Let's see where we are today. I can say before I announce them that we are, in fact, shitting the bed. We have been, at least since yesterday, right?
Yeah, it's safe to say that we are 100% shitting the bed right
We
now.
are 100% shitting the bed right now. According to Coin Market Cap, the top 5 are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, USDC, and BNB. Bitcoin is $23,358. Ethereum is $1,869. BNB is $303. Solana is $40.82. And Polygon is 89 cents. So yeah, definitely shitting the bed. So congrats to us in the bear market for fucking up another pump. We knew it wasn't going to last, and here we are. I have to tell you guys that this podcast is brought to you by Cat's Crypto Peepshow VIP Room, which we launched last week, the last time that we had the podcast, first episode. It is the private area of our Discord where we actually record this podcast live. And for 3 more weeks, you can get a 14-day trial as well as your OG VIP Peep role, which you'll have access to forever, even if you cancel and come back. And you can audition for that today, and the link for that will be in the show notes. So we have some housekeeping that we can get to. Right now, we have a giveaway going in the Discord for Jelly Dogs by Jelly Esports. We have 2 whitelist spots for you guys to give away. That has several hours left on it. And that is a free mint on Solana, and that is one that you should definitely go in for because I think that could be a really good one. Don't you think so, Batman?
Yeah, this is definitely one of those no-brainer ones if you get it.
No brainer. I mean, it's fucking free. And
Yeah.
then let's see, do they have 2 other collections?
Yeah,
They
they
have,
have 2 other ones. It's the Jelly Rascals, and then
yeah.
they have the Game Rooms, which I guess it's like their esports metaverse maybe or something if I understood it properly.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't looked into it, but I felt like it was like the equivalent of land. Like,
Yes. Mm-hmm.
yeah. Um, yeah, so it's a esports thing. It's a gaming metaverse thing, which is heating up on Solana, and they as a project have been doing really well. What was the floor price for the Jelly Rascals? That went up a lot, right?
Yeah, that was pretty insane. It was 21.8 Sol
Yeah, I
for
don't know where
the
it is
Jelly
right
Rascals.
now, but yeah, I guess that was the all-time high. It was 21.8 Sol, which is quite a lot.
Mm-hmm. And that mint price, I believe, was also free.
Holy fuck, really?
Yeah, for the Jelly Rascals. Their game rooms, I'm not sure whether that was free or not, but I want to check right now.
Okay, go ahead.
So that was also a free mint. Yeah, so it's safe to say if you get a whitelist, you need to drop everything and mint it.
Yes, and you can get a chance at a whitelist by going to my Discord, which
Hmm.
is discord.gg/catscryptopeepshow, going in the giveaways channel and clicking the little widget. And actually, speaking of VIP, if you're an OG VIP Peep, you get 2 times the weight in that giveaway because we are we're so tech savvy that we were able to set this up so that the OG VIP Peeps have a better chance in this raffle. So,
And if
two,
anyone is listening to this right now and they fill out that audition and get accepted, do they get that 2x right now?
of course.
Yeah, so if you're listening to this, fill out the audition.
Yeah, fill out the audition. And the audition is actually just a survey. It sounds a lot scarier than it is, but it's just a survey.
It's easier
We
than the youth scholarships.
we do not extort you for money at the end. Um, okay, so that is the Jelly Dogs giveaway. The next thing that we have tomorrow, we have scheduled an AMA with Sentries, who is officially minting tomorrow. They had their first, it's another Solana NFT, very bullish looking project, and they have had their pre-mint, what they call the capitalist round today, and that sold out in 10 minutes, and that was 2,000 pieces. So their total supply is it 8888 or is it
No, they
8,000?
dropped it down to 8,000, so only
Okay.
6,000 will be available tomorrow.
6,000 tomorrow. I did give
Mm.
away whitelist spots for this a while ago because they've been marketing for a while. And so the whitelist rounds and the public round will be tomorrow. We'll be doing the AMA with them at 5 p.m. Pacific, which is what is it? It's
Yeah,
midnight.
yeah, midnight.
Midnight UTC. And that is going to be a Twitter space. I have posted the link prominently everywhere, so you can find that in our announcements or on my Twitter account or what have you. So definitely show up for that if you want to ask any questions to the team or find out anything you could probably know about Sentries. Divide, the owner is a very well spoken dude, so I'm sure that he's going to bring all the information that you would want and more to this AMA. And we're going to make it a little fun too. Maybe a little more fun than you've heard lately in an AMA. So definitely don't miss that. And lastly, I have began a. Is it have began or have begun?
Um, that's a good question. That's a very good question.
We'll tackle that question another day. I have began or begun a review newsletter, which you can subscribe to through my Twitter. It'll be a weekly wrap up of everything every week having to do with crypto, having to do with the Peepshow. So if you want to subscribe to that, head over to my Twitter and it's pinned at the top so you can get in on that. And that's all the housekeeping. So we can move on to what's hot today. Hopefully Batman can help me with some of these things. I have done a little bit of research, and I'm probably forgetting a lot of things today. The first thing that has been on people's mouths is the Acala exploit. Acala is it a Polkadot stable? Is that what this is?
Yeah, they're
Stable
effectively
coin?
supposed to be like Polkadot stablecoin,
A Polkadot
aUSD.
stablecoin, aUSD. They had an incident, and it was okay. 1.3 billion aUSD was erroneously minted,
Mm-hmm.
which crashed the price of the stablecoin. Once again, we've seen a non-asset backed stablecoin wreck a bunch of people who thought that they were holding their money in a stablecoin. So maybe we should start learning that these are not actually stable coins.
Yes. And it was
Because
crypto backed too, so their entire system was collapsing.
Jesus Christ, dude. Okay, so I looked up. They have now since burned 99% of those tokens that were minted, bringing it back to. Wait, this was a couple days ago. It had
Yeah.
brought the price back up to 91 cent. Do you have anything more up to date on that? Or
No, that's pretty much what I have as well.
okay,
They started burning it. I believe it was a couple days ago on the 15th or so, and that drove the price up to like 95, 96 cents. But since then, it's still been unable to get its peg.
amazing.
But at least here, it wasn't an exploit. Like it wasn't like a hacker that was trying to destroy the system. It was
Oh,
like it sounds like it was an honest error by
what?
someone.
Someone
um,
honestly, uh,
yes, yeah,
accidentally crashed this stablecoin.
yeah. Basically, they accidentally minted that amount, and one of my friends actually confirmed, like they completely turned off withdrawals and transfers, but he was able to confirm that there was a really weird issue where he could take his dot and then get an insane amount of aUSD, which is their stable coin.
Wow.
Yeah, so it seems like it's a huge oversight with how much money people put into that platform, including myself. Like
Uh
you would
huh.
think that they would have done some kind of testing to see that this is possible, but it is what it is. At least they fixed the problem. Now we just have to see whether it can repeg.
Well, I don't know the history of the development of this asset, but it makes me wonder. if they, I mean, obviously they didn't test for this scenario. You know, did they want to rush it out too quickly, or like how do you miss these types of things? They shouldn't be missed. Like,
Yeah, I agree with that.
yeah.
I agree a lot of these shouldn't be missed. But I feel like this is a problem with any chain. As soon
Mhm.
as you get volume, a lot of the issues and errors that you may have overlooked in the past may resurface, and you don't really
Mhm.
get that if your chain is dead. And Acala has pretty much been picking up steam in the past like month or two.
Mhm.
The same thing with Solana as well.
Right.
Like as soon as Solana got a lot of traffic, we saw so many issues. Like before, I think the whole like NFT hype with it, everyone was talking about how, oh my God, Solana can reach like 10,000 TPS, 50,000 TPS, 100,000 TPS theoretically, and how it's like something that can scale up so fast. But then when this huge influx of volume comes in, it's like halted to a crawl every now and then.
Yeah.
So I mean,
Exactly.
I think as volume comes into all these chains that people tout as like the Ethereum killer or something, you're going to get a lot of these problems
Mhm.
that show up. So I think it's part of the growing pains, and hopefully they have a team that can address the issue quickly. And here it seems like Akala did. Now we just have to see whether it repegs. So I don't think I can knock them down a peg just because this has happened with like literally every other chain.
Yeah. Let's see what someone definitely knocked them down a peg.
That's true. I got bags with them, so I got to look on the right side.
Ugh. Please don't ever invest in these fucking things again. Any of you, like, not financial advice, but like kind of fucking financial advice at this point. Like, it's not stable. Okay.
Yeah. Only buy NFTs.
Yeah, only lock up your liquidity in NFTs that you won't ever be able to sell again. That's what we
At
want
least
you to
you
do
go
around here.
into it knowing you're not going to be able to sell, like it's illiquid.
Right. You don't think it's stable going
Yeah.
in, or you don't know how stable it's actually going to become.
Yeah. But when you buy these tokens, there's always that dream.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so next up would be Opensea's stolen item policy, which has been a point of contention for a while. People pretty pissed off because if an asset was stolen, then OpenSea would typically freeze it forever. Is that correct? That was my understanding, right?
With the policy or in the past?
In the past, not the new one, but the old one.
I'm not really sure because I haven't really met anyone that had their NFT stolen and then had
Okay.
it frozen. Like it's usually dumped right away.
I'm honestly not sure if it was if people didn't like that it would be frozen forever, or if they just didn't like that it would be frozen. Period. Um, I don't think people liked it being frozen at all. But so what OpenSea has done as a compromise is now a police report is required in order to keep the freeze on. Apparently, that's my understanding. So it will not be frozen forever if a police report isn't provided within a specified time period. They will unfreeze the asset, so whomever is in possession of it can do whatever they want. Because I think there was some problems where someone would steal an asset, it would get sold, and then by the time OpenSea realized it was stolen, it was in someone else's hands. So whoever had it after that would lose that liquidity because they
Yeah.
wouldn't be able to do anything with it.
Yeah, I
So
think
now,
yeah, I think how it's supposed to work, like you file a police report and then they'll keep it locked up for more than the 7 days. Otherwise, they revert it for whoever's selling it.
okay, it's 7 days.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
That's kind of funny though. Like you go into a police station, like I need to file a report on my stolen NFT. I feel like they're
I
just gonna laugh you out of there.
I hope whoever fucking does that like tapes the entire interaction with that local cop that they have either called to their home or spoken with in the police department.
Yeah, like this super old boomer cop. Like,
Yes,
what is an
like
NFT? What's the internet?
please, like if this ever happens to you and you just want to make some funny content, like just take that trip to the station or call. You know what? Don't call the cop to your house because I could never like I can never suggest you ever bring a police officer to your home. especially for something like a fucking NFT.
Dude, imagine. I'm sure there's gonna be someone that calls the cops like, my NFTs are still, my wallet's being drained. Come over here. I need help.
That'd be some fucking A+ content right there. Okay, so next we have one of the developers of Tornado Cash has been taken into custody in Amsterdam. Tornado Cash was sanctioned by the U.S. Treasury Department, is that correct, recently, because of the connection, I guess connections is the right word, the connections with North Korea, like washing millions of dollars or billions of dollars or what have you. They decided that Tornado Cash is bad, specifically Tornado Cash, not the source code. And after that happened, one of the developers has been arrested. And we don't have all of the details of this arrest. We don't know if it even has anything to do with Tornado Cash. We just know that the guy has been arrested. But you know what's funny? I read an article before we hopped on here, and it said that we just know that a 29-year-old male has been arrested. And I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like, is this the same dude or what? So yeah, that's been, I added it here because it's been, on people's on people's radar, and they've been talking about it. But yeah, it doesn't sound like we know like a lot about what the fuck is going on.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah. So something else I wanted to mention that is funny. I don't know if it's hot, but it's funny. I've been listening to the Adam 22, the No Jumper, and Steveo podcast past couple of days because I love them both. I love Adam 22. I love Steveo. And I heard something crypto related funny from both of them. Like they both did a podcast collaboration, so they have an episode interviewing each other on both of their platforms. So Steveo, or maybe it was just the Steveo one. I don't know if it was like both of them. The Steveo one for sure, he said that he had, you know what? Don't fucking quote me on that. Just listen to both of the goddamn episodes because it was in like either of them. Steveo said that one time he minted like a 1-of-1, some kind of NFT, and he sold it for 1 ETH, which was like $3,000 at the time. And then it was funny because he said, so you open up a crypto wallet and then like you save this password, and it's like a string of different words, right? He said that his like assistant he wrote it on a box, like he wrote his seed phrase on a cardboard box or something. And his assistant threw it out, and he's like, you threw away my ETH. So like Steveo minted and sold an NFT for 1 ETH, and then the box that his seed phrase was on got thrown away. So,
that sucks.
That was pretty fucking funny. And do you remember the chick that was doing the fart jar NFTs? Like please tell me you know what I'm talking about. You heard about this, right, Batman?
I don't think so.
Oh my god. Okay, so this girl, she was like a cam girl or whatever, she was selling fart jars. So she was like sitting around and drinking protein powder to make herself like fart all fucking day. And she would fart into a jar, and she had like a cotton ball or something inside of it this to like hold the scent, or
Oh my god.
to make people think the scent would be held in there. And people were buying these, like she was shipping them off, like a what do you call it, a physical good. And then like she started feeling sick because she was she had like farting too much and eating too much fucking protein powder, right? So she stopped doing that and she started doing NFTs instead, like custom fart jar NFTs. So she went on No Jumper, Adam 22's podcast, and she like made him a custom one with like his name on it and shit. And then like after the podcast, she kept bugging him for his crypto wallet to like send him this NFT, and he never got it. Like he never took it from her. So there's like a Adam 22 custom fart jar NFT out there that like is just looking for a home because Adam 22 didn't take it. So I thought that was funny hearing crypto related stuff from those two guys. Like it really surprises me how much I hear like from people that you wouldn't expect now talking about crypto. Even just like the commercials and shit and like mainstream podcasts, people talking about crypto and like, crypto savings accounts and whatever the fuck that is, Like you and I know that
Oh,
shit
yeah.
doesn't exist. Actually, whatever I heard yesterday was backed by like USDC, so it's probably relatively safe. But yeah, cool stuff.
Fart jars, though, really.
Fart jars, yeah.
Wow.
You shouldn't be surprised. Like there's so much shit out there that like you can sell. It's crazy.
Clearly, I'm the wrong line of business.
Oh, give it time. All right. So, is there anything else hot that you can think of right now?
Anything else hot? I don't think so. No.
Other than the Sentries Mint, which is upcoming. We already mentioned that. That's pretty fucking hot, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's like the hottest thing on my radar right now is
Yeah.
probably the Sentries Mint.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I want to say Infinite Drive, but I still don't know how to feel about that.
Infinite Drive looks like a really good. They have really good graphics on their game. If it's all real, which it should be. It's a really nice looking game. I haven't really seen anyone talking about it.
Yeah, no, same.
Yeah.
Which I'm surprised because they actually have a product.
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
they're launching on Magic Eden, right? Yeah, they have to be because Magic Eden tweeted them the other day. But I mean, that's not really a big deal.
yeah,
Magic
no, I
Eden
mean they
tweets shit
tweeted
all the time.
Lonely Listeners Club, and that's literally failing right now on the public mind.
Yeah, I haven't looked at that, but yeah, that's and that sucks. I figured it was going to be that way because honestly, they don't have a bad looking project. They have like some type of music platform, and they have two. They have already launched two test case collections, and they
Hmm.
have a really impressive white paper and everything. Like I was whitelisted for it, so I did some research at the beginning of this week and put it in like the upcoming thing that I put out every week. And I was impressed. Like I didn't really know much about it until then, but I knew like in this climate that there was a good chance it wasn't going to do well because the market is just shit, honestly. I mean, there's
Yeah.
not really much else to say. Like people don't really want to mint things that they can't flip immediately, and these like heavy utility projects, if they don't have like any hype or like something like a really nice community element to them or something that sparks people's interest, then they're probably not going to do well.
Yeah, and if they don't partake in that Twitter Spaces meta at all, I feel like
Yeah,
they're just no one's going to care about them. And it's funny because I don't think I saw Lonely Listeners in any kind of Twitter Space on my feed.
I don't think I did either. And yeah, like Solana specifically, like Twitter Spaces are huge. And I don't know about any other chains because I'm not really that tuned in
Hmm.
to many other chains right now. But as far as Solana NFTs go, you definitely want to be utilizing Twitter Spaces if
Yeah,
you want to gain any traction or if you want people to take a good amount of interest into your project.
yeah, I agree. I don't think I really ever saw this with Ethereum NFTs when I did dabble.
Right, yeah.
And then BSC shitcoins, obviously, I've never seen Twitter Spaces for those.
Yeah, Twitter's just not very large in BSC shitcoins.
Yeah, no, not at all.
I really had to acclimate myself. Being so heavily in like BSC and then coming over.
To Soul.
Yeah, and just NFTs in general, really. I mean, NFTs aren't big on BSC either. Like, I don't trust BSC NFTs.
Oh God, no. Yeah, no. I did it once. I got this poopy NFT, and that was a really, really bad investment.
Yeah, dude.
That's
I've
surprising.
definitely spent like too much BNB on BSC NFTs. I'm like, why did I do this?
It's tuition to the market.
Yeah, it is. It really is market tuition. Which, if you don't know what that means, it means you fucking learn from your dumb mistakes that you make with your money.
Lots of learning is going on right now.
Hell yeah, everyone is learning like a motherfucker right now.
Getting all that extra credit.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess we could move on
There's actually
to.
another thing that is
Oh,
happening, like
sure.
literally. I just remembered. In the latest update for Phantom Wallet, you can now
Hmm.
earn NFTs through Phantom Wallet, which I think is pretty cool until you think about it. Because
You
if
can
you're
do what? I'm sorry.
you can burn like
Oh,
NFTs and scam NFTs through Phantom Wallet.
what? You just
And
like push burn or something? What the fuck?
Yeah, if you go over the NFT, like if you click those little three dots, or maybe if you even right click it, you can just click burn NFT and
Okay.
it just sends it to their incinerator. Um, but you only get 0.002 SOL per burned NFT. So if you're familiar with Soul Incinerator, you get 0.01. So you get way more if you know about that other site.
So,
So
what the fuck are they doing? Just farming all these NFTs so they can burn them themselves?
I don't maybe this is how they get their funding. I don't know. But that's a really smart thing on them to still give out 0.02, and then if they're sending it to their own trash wallet, they literally just send it to Soul Incinerator and they get a nice bump.
I mean, I wouldn't be fucking surprised if they were arbitraging. And if they were, I don't know if anyone would be able to fucking prove it because SoulScan is a fucking shit mess and no one knows how to read it. So,
If only there was some technology to search SoulScan.
and there is, isn't there?
There is, yes. They actually just got into I want to say a public beta or maybe a private beta that you have to be invited to, but basically it's like Google for the blockchain,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is pretty cool. I've been following them for a couple of months. Before there used to be some weird exploits like with Wormhole where they were like arbitraging like 10x's, 20x's, which was pretty insane. And these guys caught on to it and they were reporting about it.
And what's the name of it?
So the project name, I can drop a link in the chat right now.
Sure. And say the name of it too for everyone listening.
Yes, it is called Ora Labs.
Ora Labs?
Ora Labs, or Ora,
ORA?
ORA,
Wow.
and it is
Terrible name.
pretty sweet. Even the name is bad, but it's still
The
really
name is
cool.
bad, the concept is good.
The concept is very good.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
so,
it's
yeah.
cool. So they are just working on Solana right now. So you could just like Google something like um every show me like every transaction that was on Magic Eden that was like one soul.
Wow.
And it would show you all those transactions. Or you could do it like show me all the transactions that took place under this NFT called Test A, and it would show you the transactions that are associated with that NFT collection.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, I don't think anything like this exists. And even on Ethereum or BSC, I don't think something like that exists. Like if you go to Etherscan and you use their search up top, like it doesn't work that well, I don't
Mm-hmm.
think. But here you can do that, and eventually they're going to add Ethereum, they're going to add other chains. So I think that's actually going to be really, really cool. And I
Yeah.
think it's something that's really needed because SoulScan, and even the other like offshoots like Solana FM, like Solana FM definitely does look better than the traditional blockchain scanner, but it's still like crap.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think that's one of the really weak areas, and that's what makes like on-chain analytics so much harder on Solana. I feel
Yeah, it
you
really
don't you
does.
can't really like track people easily.
I'm
It's
not
so like
surprised.
convoluted.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that Solana would be um, their first chain. So it's Ora.so,
Hmm.
ORA.so is what we're talking about. So, is there anything else that's hot?
I think that is it.
All
Yeah.
right, then we can move on to the weekend review. And I'm checking out what happened last week. So, the launch of VIP Room was very big, very exhausting. Still going, really. I still have stuff. Like, I have one more tutorial to post inside of the VIP Room. And then that's really it as far as you guys are concerned. Then we'll be fully launched. But I mean, it's all good to go. It's just like admin work that I need to wrap up, basically. So that was a big part of last week. I did take a little bit of rest over the weekend, and I did. We brought on a new collab manager. I'm not sure if we got to announce that.
I
Yeah, I
don't
think
think
maybe we
so.
did. If not, I'm gonna announce it again. Blockchain Pan is our collab manager. He's also an OG VIP Peep. He came on and he joined the team to help us get you guys some sweet whitelists. He is the one who got us the Jelly Dogs spots. So he's got some good connections within the Solana ecosystem. So we're very happy to have him. he got us some spots for Monahano, so we had a giveaway for that. That's a Solana NFT. Oh, we had a giveaway for Backstreet Muppets, which, if you're familiar with Patty Ice, he's a bit of an influencer. He's a D-God. You see him in he has his hands in a lot of different projects as like an advisor or what have you. He's on the team of this Backstreet Muppets. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't know what the utility of it is or anything. The art's kind of cool. I mean, it's not the worst art in the world. So we gave away some spots for that. Damn, we gave away spots for Demigodz, which is expensive. It's 3 SOL.
Very expensive.
It's minting fairly soon, I think on the 23rd. They have an analytics
25th.
tool. Oh, I'm sorry. Jesus. I should check these things before I like spout them out of my brain. The 25th. They have an analytics tool for Twitter Spaces, which I've not seen before. Pretty cool, but pretty expensive. Pretty fucking expensive at 3 Solana, must say. Did give you guys spots for that, though. Just, so you don't miss out.
I think that was it for the giveaways, right? And then you called.
It wasn't for the giveaways. So after we had last week's podcast, we had just been in the process of getting onto like Apple Podcasts and Stitcher and Spotify and all of those platforms. So yeah, this time last week we were just pretty much taping this for YouTube and like had the hope that we would be added to all these places, but we did get added to all of those places that you listen to your podcast. So that's probably where you're listening to us right now. So that was a pretty big deal. We've been shooting this or recording it for about 4 months, just doing like live hangouts and recording it, to being official podcasters. So that was a pretty big deal. And yeah. And then, I called, I called that already. That fucking smudge coin that I was blacklisted in. Fucking asshole dev. There was a pre-mint raffle for Industrial Melanism, some kind of mainstream artist, I believe. It's a 1,000 supply collection on Ethereum. And is it closed? I can't tell. I did post the pre-mint link for that, though. It may be worth looking into if it's still open. What else?
I still have fears about connecting to pre-mint.
Yeah.
After the last hack.
I live life on the edge, so I'm pre-minting all the time. Every time I see something, I have the right amount of Ethereum in my wallet, I'm gonna get on.
Every day we pre-mint.
If it's good. Every day, yeah. Oh, okay, so I announced the VIP movie night. I should have fucking said something about that in housekeeping, goddamn. So we're having the first VIP movie night. This is in that VIP room I mentioned, Friday evening at 10 p.m. Eastern. I believe that's like 2 a.m. UTC. We'll be starting a movie. And you guys if you're in VIP, you get to vote on which movie we're going to watch. The options are Tron Legacy, Boogie Nights, Willow, and Land of the Lost. Land of the Lost has Will Ferrell and Danny McBride in it, just to clarify. Because when I think of Land of the Lost, I don't think of those people.
No, you do not.
I haven't seen this movie yet. But Batman, he suggested it. Batman has good taste, so it was one of the options. But yeah, that will be Friday night, our very first movie night, and I made a very funny picture with all of the VIPs' profile pictures inside of it, sitting in a theater. So I'm very pleased with myself for that graphic.
Fill out the audition and you can see that graphic.
You fill out the audition and then you can be in it, actually. You'll be in the next version of it. That's a huge perk right there. I will edit. I'm saying right now, as soon as the next person gets into VIP, I will immediately add them to the that graphic, because you'll be an OG forever, so you'll always be part of that graphic.
And then you mint that graphic to the blockchain.
Yes.
At the end of every week, so you're forever immortalized.
Yes. And then I will sell it for 1 Ethereum, and then I will write my seed phrase on a cardboard box, and Batman will throw it away.
Making history.
Yeah. Another pre-mint that I posted was something to do with Puma. Okay, so Puma, like the clothing and shoe line, athletic wear, whatever, they are launching the Puma Nitro token. And the Puma Nitro token is a free-to-claim token that will give the holder the opportunity to mint the Puma Nitro Pass for zero.2 Ethereum on August 26th. Only a max of 4,000 tokens will be available. So it's like a mint token, is what it is. Right?
Think so, yes.
You claim this mint token, and then you can mint the Puma Nitro Pass. And then the Puma Nitro Pass is going to be some fucking shit that has to do with their shit. So what the fuck ever. I posted that for you guys. 0.3 Ethereum needed in your wallet to enter that raffle.
Oof.
And then we had the Jelly Dawgs giveaway, which we mentioned already.
Then there's also an update to Krapopolis. I don't know if anyone minted that. I really hope they didn't. But
Did
apparently,
it just dump?
Oh god, it dumped so bad. It went well below the whitelist round, which is like 0.1 ETH, and I think it went to like 0.05 or maybe even less now. I haven't checked, but people are pissed because Dan Harmon, who's the creator of Rick and Morty and this, like they've basically ghosted everyone. They haven't said anything on Twitter. They haven't reduced the price. They haven't reduced the collection size. Nothing.
Wow.
So now you have people on Twitter that are basically saying that Fox, which is the studio that's going to produce this show, rug pulled people.
That is fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
Fox.
it's really funny.
I was about to say Dan Harmon rug pulled people, but it's even funnier when you say that.
I'm gonna post the meme
Okay.
in the chat because it's just so funny that people are posting this all over their Twitter now, and they still haven't responded. It's like they're ignoring everyone.
Oh my god! What the fuck? See, this is what happens when like people that don't know shit about NFTs launch an NFT project. They can't take the heat. They don't know how to fucking keep people happy in the community. They don't know how to launch a project. They don't know how to sell out a project. They don't understand the market, and this is what fucking happens. Fox ends up rug pulling everyone.
Yep. I mean, I think they just saw dollar signs and that's it. So they haven't addressed anything about how poorly the mint has gone. Instead, they're just doing Twitter Spaces to try and promote the mint right now.
Wow.
Which I don't see why you would buy when the floor is currently like 0.07.
Yeah,
which
exactly.
is well below.
There's no fucking reason to mint.
Yeah, no.
Unless
no
you're like
reason.
got some kind of religious conviction to like this project or the founders.
To Dan Harmon. Clearly his fans didn't come through.
Crapopolis. Yes. Okay, so this it says mint 0.15 ETH, now 0.05 ETH in just a day. Fox rug team.
So I mean, it sucks because Dan Harmon also was saying some dumb things about how like if you buy this NFT, like you're going to make a lot of money or something like that.
Oh my god!
Video. And then he was like, "Yeah, it's not financial advice, but also buy it."
Wow,
I mean, he
fucking shameful.
It is shameful, especially since this happened now. So I'm just waiting for a class action lawsuit against Fox.
I wonder if he had pulled any, and I'm biased because my fucking profile picture on Twitter is a Bubble Goose baller. But I wonder if like he could have looked at Bubble Goose and what Carl Jones did successfully with Bubble Goose Ballers and was like, maybe I can do that for my show. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, Dan Harmon's beard is like 1 inch away from making him look homeless. So I don't think he has time for Twitter Spaces or even knows how to do it.
You don't think he had caught wind at all about like Carl Jones or any of that? I don't know. I feel like it's possible.
I feel like if he did, he wouldn't have done things the way he did it.
Well, just because you see someone else do something successfully and you want to do it doesn't mean you're gonna fucking do it right.
I mean, yeah, clearly he hasn't done anything right. I'm just surprised. Like, this is such a major flop.
Yeah, shit. I'm glad, because you were whitelisted for it. I somehow was not.
Yeah, which I guess you lucked out big time.
Apparently, yeah, I didn't miss a fucking thing. So, very interesting. Have I called anything in the Discord? No. Just a fucking smudge coin again.
You did mention Dogechain.
Oh, if you were inside of the VIP, yeah, I kind of was like, Well, no, I guess publicly too. I was trying
Mhm.
to farm off of you guys and see if y'all knew any fucking Doge, because I've been so busy with VIP, I haven't got. And you know what? Like 6 days before everyone I won't do this again. I will not do this again. 6 days before everyone started fucking talking about Dogechain, real like people like non-callers and non-degenerates like you and I, Batman. I was like, I can't believe people are aping this fucking chain. That's exactly what I said, like almost word for word. And then we got fucking Function 6 days later tweeting about how it's great and like, and Batman had bridged over, and I was like, oh man, this is a fucking top signal.
Yeah, right. Start shorting Doge.
But there were gains to be made on this dumbass fucking EVM chain. People are probably still aping into tokens. I don't know. But yeah, I tried to like find out if you guys knew of any fucking plays. Cause yeah, I just wasn't in the know. But I know next time I look at a chain and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? We're gonna do this again? I will bridge over and I'll start looking for plays for you guys. Cause there was some gains to be made. Going forward, I can't say whether there will still be gains to be made, but there were.
There were an insane amount of gains, but now I think like everything's effectively turning into a rug
Yeah.
because I
It's
bought in, obviously.
Well, it's kind of, see what happens if you're not familiar with this process. When these EVMs pop up, and this mean I don't, what does EVM stand for? What I mean by that
Ethereum
is you
virtual
can
machine.
say that again.
Ethereum virtual machine.
Ethereum virtual machine. And what I mean by that when I say that is you can just open up your MetaMask wallet, add a new network / RPC to it, bridge over some funds, and you can play it like you would BSC tokens, Ethereum tokens, all that shit. It's the same fucking thing. Whenever these new ass, weird ass EVMs pop up, they're hot for a little while, shit moons, and then when more people show up, everyone starts to dump and undercut each other because everyone can't hold anything. Especially the more people that come over from BSC in particular, the more fucking paper hands come over and the less shit pumps. And then everyone gets frustrated and they bridge back over and then the volume dries up and it dies. So the key to these is to get in, like I said, when you're asking yourself, what is this dumb shit? Dogechain? What a fucking stupid name. If you think it's dumb as fuck, you need to bridge over and ape into some tokens and get out before everyone else thinks it's cool. Before even you think it's cool.
And it's actually really hard to get out. I found that out the hard way.
Yeah,
It takes up to
Batman
7 days
almost
to
got
withdraw.
stuck. 7 days.
Yes, I was sweating.
Yeah, he
I was
almost
sweating.
got stuck on the Doge chain.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And then I think ETC was taken off for less than 24 hours. People were like, "Oh my God, ETC is going to be the next Doge chain. Get into ETC shitcoins right away."
I've
And then
not even
within
fucking
24
heard of
hours, this is Ethereum Classic.
Okay.
And then I think within less than 24 hours, people just noped out of there. They were like, "Okay, this chain sucked. We're going back to Dogechain and BSC."
Ethereum Classic. Whose fucking idea was that?
Yeah, Ethereum Classic has been out for a long time.
I know. Like, who thought they could
Crazy.
just go over to Ethereum Classic and start making money? Like, what in the hell?
Clearly, it didn't work, but it's funny. It's funny to see all these degens like hopping from chain to chain.
Yeah. And that's kind of a sign of like the state of the market, especially Solana NFTs. When you see Function getting so fucking bored that he starts aping into Dogechain tokens and talking about it, like it is fucking dead on Solana right now.
Yeah, it's
People,
really boring.
not only that, but like this always happens. It's not like unique to Twitter. It's not unique to Solana. People are fucking eating each other alive, like with drama on Twitter right now. Like a lot of the fucking prominent Solana influencers are publicly fighting on Twitter. A lot of them. And if they aren't fighting, they're like passive aggressively tweeting about the fights that are going on because they don't want to directly get involved with the fights that are going on. So yeah, and it just happens. We're in a bear market. You know what I'm doing in the bear market?
We're gonna peep and chill. That's what we're doing.
We're peeping. We're building.
We're building. We're builders.
We're building. We're builders. Yeah, we're bear market builders. Yeah, so I don't think we have anything else to mention
I
that
don't think
happened in
so,
the
no.
past week. Yeah.
That
It's
was
just
those were
me
the highlights.
chilling. I literally peeped and chilled. I launched VIP and then I kind of took it easy. And now I'm back to an hour and a half of sleep and energy drinks.
This is the way.
It's the way. It's a cycle.
This is the
I
way of
have
the
mini
builder.
cycles. Yeah. Like we have like larger, longer cycles in overall crypto. And I have my own like mini cycles of like grinding and then resting. Or you could call it burnout. I don't know what you want to call it.
Oh man.
Well, I guess if there's nothing else, then we can just wrap it on up. Thank you to anyone who nobody listened to this live today. Thank you to
Craig did.
everyone.
Craig Bot did.
Craigbot. Oh yeah, thanks Craigbot for listening in on this entire conversation. To anyone listening to the recording podcast, we love you. Please join the Discord. It's discord.gg/catscryptopeepshow. Follow me on Twitter. That's at shitgemdigger. Follow on Telegram at catscryptopeepshow. And I forgot the other Twitter. That's at Twitter is at catspeepshow if you want to follow that one as well. And we will be here again next week, same time, same place. Join us tomorrow evening for the Sentries AMA, the live Twitter space. And if you can't, don't sweat it. That will be recorded and that will be aired as a podcast as well. And we will see you next time. Thank you, Batman.
All right, thanks. Have a good day, guys. Bye.
Peace.
Fart jars, though, really.
Fart jars, yeah.
Wow.